Hello, my name is Jack Dylan Grazer, and you're watching Grandpa's Tales, a show where I sit down with my grandpa and hear some of his awesome stories, legacies, and legends. Okay, I want to talk about this. I know that you know a lot about the roads here and the evolution of the highway. I remember you were just talking about the first highway in Detroit or something.
Woodward Avenue is the main street in Detroit. It's like Figueroa Street in LA.
Right.
Or
Sunset.
Or Wilshire Boulevard. When I first got here, I got here in downtown LA on a Greyhound bus. We came down Figueroa Street and over into the South Bay. That's the first place I lived here, in Redondo Beach. That's where I lived when I worked at North American Aviation. But I saw the whole system of LA change here.
Right.
Matter of fact, I worked on the highway. That's another job I had.
What?
Interstate highway. I worked on that for a summer.
Doing what?
First, I started helping the engineer set the surveying for the depth they were going to cut the highway. I had the measurement, you know. It was a cool job. I decided to walk around to set his sidestep to get the depth of cutting through an embankment. How far they was going to cut down through it was a cool job. Then I got a job on a machine with a big roller on it. The final, when they're packing the dirt down for when they figured it, I just run the roller up and down on it.
Right.
I had some cool jobs.
That's a cool job.
That was a super highway. I've done it all, Jack.
You've done it all.
Driven heavy trucks.
For the furniture thing, you've done everything.
Furniture.
Everything I could think of. And now you're a movie star.
No, I didn't make that far. You're the movie star.
Grandpa, would you trade your living on a farm experience for having a normal, I mean, what's to say what's normal, but like having a suburban life? Are you grateful for growing up on a farm?
Yes, I am, because it taught me to work. And I worked until I was 81 years old.
Yes, you did.
I put 31 years at the Mary Lynn Foundation.
At the Bimini? Do you want to talk about the Bimini and how you got a job there?
Yeah, I was in charge of the maintenance,
Right.
charge of the gardening, and the housekeeping.
But but you started off in the kitchen or something, didn't you?
I started off as a pantry man in the kitchen. I worked there for about 2 or 3 years. The manager come back, I was ready to go. She said the job I had, the maintenance and housekeeping that left, was leaving. Said, "Do you want that job?" I said, "No, Jackie, I don't think I want it." And she came back about an hour later and said, "If we could give you more money, would you take that job?" I said, "Well, Jackie, how much more money?" And it was pretty good. I said, "I'll take it."
There you go. You got it?
And I spent another 25 years on that job. So
Yeah, another day, another dollar.
yeah,
gotta
I got a
keep it
raise
going.
out of it.
Yeah.
But the main thing about the Bimini was it saved my life. Like I told you before, I wouldn't be here now, and I wouldn't be talking to my grandson, my buddy.
My buddy.
I would never seen you. I would
know.
never seen you. So it was the choices.
Yeah, important choices you make in life.
Believe me, you'll see in the years that come ahead of you. The choices you make, Jack,
Yes, sir.
define your life. Remember that.
Yeah.
That came from my grandpa.
Came from Grandpa, the wisest out.
You know the reason I know that?
What?
Because I lived
Because
it.
you lived it. You got wisdom to prove it.
See.
Thanks for watching Grandpa's Tales. I'll see you next Wednesday.